again, and welcome
Hiya.
to another video from the Yorkshire Motorhomers Motorhome Adventures. Today we've just been planning of finalising our route and trip to Benidorm.
Yeah, it's only a week tomorrow. And
week tomorrow. Yeah, we set off a week tomorrow, Sunday the 19th. We'll be travelling down in the motorhome down to Folkestone, and what we're going to do, we're going to stay overnight in Folkestone. There's some free parking on the
Princess Parade.
Parade.
It was on a motorhome forum that somebody had said that they'd stayed there. It's on a busy street, Princess Parade. Apparently there are lots of hotels on there, well lit, so even though it's roadside parking, we're hopeful that it'll be okay. We had thought we would stay at the shuttle terminal, as we're going on the 6:20 in the morning shuttle. However, when we've looked into it, you can't check in more than 2 hours before the train you're going on. Therefore, we can't sleep in the motorhome in one of the bays. So we're going to give it a go, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to give this a go, and we will report back and let you know what our experience was like. So as Tracy said, in the morning we've got the 6:20 from Folkestone to Calais, and then on the 20th we land in Calais Eurotunnel, and then this first journey then is to a place just south of Orleans. If I just make that a little bit bigger, drag that across there, let's make it a little bit bigger again. Yeah, so we're staying at this place here, La Ferte Saint Aubin. It's an air, so we're just going to stay there one night. That's quite a journey from Calais, 278 miles, and just over a 6-hour journey. We're doing all the journeys through France and Spain on non-toll motorways, so we're kind of using the Route Nationale's system through France. So on Tuesday the 21st, we'll leave La Ferte Saint Aubin and travel down to a place called Essoir, I think it's pronounced. It's just south of Clermont-Ferrand. Found an air there. We're going to stay one night there, and then on the Wednesday we'll leave there. We've got quite a journey then. Just going back to the journey from Saint Aubin to Essoir. That's 191 miles, and that's 4 hours 36. So it's a shorter journey on the second day.
I think we'll be glad of a shorter journey actually,
Yeah.
then, won't we? 'Cause, we'll have had 2 days of travelling by then.
Yeah. On the Wednesday the 22nd, leave Essoir, and we've got a bit of a journey then as we travel on to Spain, when we're stopping at a place called Blanes, it's pronounced.
It's on the Costa Brava.
Okay.
So it's north of Barcelona.
And that'll be our first Spanish air. And that journey is a 339 mile journey, 6 hours and 38 minutes. And then from Blanes, on Thursday we travel to Valencia. Again, that's a slightly shorter journey, 275 miles, 5 hours and 26 minutes approximately. So that takes us up to Thursday, and then on our final day, day of arrival in Benidorm, we travel from Valencia to Benidorm, and that's just a nice short little journey of 95 miles, 2 hours 10 minutes, to our final destination, which is camping La Torreta, almost in central Benidorm.
I think because it's only just over 2 hours journey, it will be better for us, because obviously that's our final place that we're going to stay. We're staying there for 4 weeks, so it gives us all the afternoon to set up the awning. We only use it if we're going. We only bought the awning in the summer, and we only use it if we're going to be there for a few days at least, because it takes such a long time to get it all up. But because we're going to be there for 4 weeks, we will obviously get it set up, and it gives us extra living space. Some of the other vloggers that we follow are down in Spain at the moment, and the weather, fingers crossed that it's going to stay like that. It's the upper teens, around 18, 19 degrees at the moment, but drops very cold at night. So I think we will be glad of the awning then, to sit in the evening, won't we?
Yeah, like we said before, this is the first time we've done a winter trip. We've done long trips before in the motorhome, but it's always been in summer or late summer. So very much aware of the daylight hours, or the lack of daylight hours. So you know, we're wanting to turn up to the airs of what we've chosen, hopefully in daylight. So it'll be early starts as soon as the sun's up, and travel as far as we can, well, to our destination, and hopefully we get there before the sun goes down. So hopefully, fingers crossed, all goes well. So
it's a bit of a holiday of firsts for us, really, because we've never stayed on any of the airs overnight, have we?
No.
We stopped at one a couple of years ago when we'd been on an overnight ferry, and we stayed just for a couple of hours because we couldn't get to the campsite that early. But we've never actually slept and stayed in one before, so it's a new experience for us. And it's also the first holiday we've been on where we've stayed the whole time on one campsite in one place. So we'll see how we like both of them, won't we?
We will, we will indeed. So we'll be obviously keeping you all updated on our progress through France and Spain to Benidorm. And then as we get set up in Benidorm, with 24 nights there, I think.
Either 24 or 25, I'm not really sure. I can't just remember.
24 or 25 nights in Benidorm, and then we'll just do daily vlogs on what we get up to. There'll be probably shortened vlogs, unless we go to a museum or something of interest.
Or we might, well, I think we will hire a car for a few days, won't we?
Yeah.
So that we can go to some other places, so we can show you some other places.
So we'll keep you updated on what we're doing. Like I say, final preparations, the van, which I'll show you later, is the garage is all set up and organised now.
We had a good old sort out inside, didn't we?
We've sorted out inside, so everything's organised in there.
It's amazing the amount of things that you hoard, or that we hoard, like in the house, isn't it? So we've had a bit of a cull, and we've tidied up, and well, not that it was untidy, but tidied cupboards, haven't we, and made sure that we haven't got things replicated in there, and what have you.
So.
And I've spent today doing all the washing for Kevin that he said he didn't have any of.
So this week, final preparations, well in advance now. Okay, right, this morning we're gonna start in the garage. having a look at what we've got. Most of the stuff has already been packed away. I checked it during the week. So let me just show you what we carry with us. So starting down here on the left, I've got my toolbox, screwdrivers, pliers, a few spanners, Allen keys, all that kind of thing. And just behind there we've got a spare carpet for the awning, if we just put the van awning out, that is. And then just to the side of there is a bag there, which has got all the cleaning products in. This blue bag here is the wheel clamp, essential tonics, and then just here I've got the A battery charger and the smaller charger next to it, and the tyre inflator there. Hopefully we don't have to use them. Then at the back we've got the ramps, for the front wheels or back wheels, if we need to level the van up. Cover for the bike rack, and then boxes there with various bits and bobs in. The box I keep closest to me has got the such things as toilet fluid, cleaning stuff, so when I'm changing the toilet cassette, that's easily to hand. And then we've got the hold down side straps kit for the awning, for the van awning. And around on the other side, it's quite windy this morning. We've got a trusty old clothes dryer, the table for the awning, fold away table, the kitchen for the awning just here, and then just tucked away there is the awning, the first layer of flooring, the awning carpet for if we have the van awning out, and then just below that the awning carpet for the big awning we've just got. And then just to the side there a couple of comfy chairs. So basically that's what we carry around with us. Just shut that. Right, this bag here, which I didn't mention, has got all the essential road traffic things, emergency, first aid stuff. I'm just going to take this inside and check what we've got in there, make sure we've got everything is up to date and what we need. Okay, I've come back in the house now. It's like I say, it's really windy outside, so I thought it'd be better to check this motor bag inside. So what we've got the high visibility reflective vest, which obviously, as you know, is not just required in Europe, but also it's sensible to have in the UK as well. There's medium-sized first aid kit. These are kind of like rubber gloves. Yeah, this bunch of latex gloves there. Spare bulbs. And just had to check that these they look a bit worse for wear, but these are the Alcosense French breathalyzer. It's been a requirement since 2012 in France, so you're legally obliged to carry these with you, so we'll check that those are in good order. and gel. Triangle, more spare bulbs, and this is an emergency kit if you get stranded or involved in an accident. You've got a little camera there, but since I bought this now, I mean, you've got your mobile phones, so probably use a mobile phone. You've got a little torch in there, crayons, a little tape measure, pen, and a paper, A4 paper there for writing on details of an accident. So it's hopefully it'll never get used. So everything in there seems to be okay. We've got a fire extinguisher there, so we'll check that that's in date and okay. Yeah, that seems to be everything in there. Like I say, we'll just check the first aid kit, make sure everything's all right. That's not been touched since beginning of last year, so I'll get Tracy to have a look at that. Right, everything seems to be in order in the motor bag. The only thing I need to get is a set of headlight reflector stickers, because with it being winter, we'll be doing a lot of driving in the dark, so that's essential that I have them put on. So I'll be bobbing down to my local Alfred's and getting a set of them for the motorhome. I brought all the boxes in from the garage of the motorhome into the house because it's so windy and cold outside. It'll be hard working out there. So what I want to do is really organise these boxes so I can quickly get to things in the dark if I need to. I know where everything is. So it's going to be all organised, so the emergency equipment will be close at hand, and the essential equipment such as the cleaning fluids for the toilet cassette will be close at hand. Also, I bought a few boxes, storage boxes, just to put the smaller bits and pieces in, so it's a lot more organised. And just looked in the car and found the jump leads, which I'm going to take those with us because you never know. So let's start organising. Right, managed to get everything packed away into the boxes. So in the big box here we've got the, as before, we've got the cleaning fluids for the toilet cassette, and a box there with WD-40 and more cleansing stuff to clean the tanks out, some cleaner there to get the black marks off the motorhome, which I'm going to use this week, hopefully. This box we've got various cleaning stuff, Mellie's dog lead for outside when she's outside the motorhome, general houseware stuff in that box. In this box here we've got mainly awning things. In the blue box at the bottom there we've got all the ground pegs, associated mallets, different weights, and then this, which I just got the other day, the easy awning pulley. I'll probably do a little vlog about that once we're in Benidorm, see it, because I've not used it yet. So when I do use it for the first time, I'll do a little review on that. So that's all the awning equipment in that box. Then up here in this box we've got like bungees and ties. Then in this box we've got the jump leads, and I'll bob in the other motorised things into there, and also some cable ties, and got a box spare. I'm sure I'll find something to put in that. On towards the back end on Friday, we're actually going over to Manchester to the Caravan and Motorhome show there at Event City. So we're going to have a look around there. It's the first time we've been to a show. We're actually booked in for 2 days. Whether we'll do 2 days or not, we don't know yet, because depends how we're going on the first day. But we are wary that if we go Saturday, we've got to bear in mind we're off early Sunday, so we might not do Saturday.
I think if there's more to see for a second day, I think perhaps you'll drive over there, and I might just go over there. Probably stay at home and do the last. So look out for that. I'll do a video on that when we go over to the show at Event City. You'll be able to see me convincing Kevin that we can't have a new motorhome. There's nothing wrong with the motorhome we've got. There isn't. Yeah. And one of the things what we did in as preparation, because obviously we're going to be away for a while, is we need internet. So we've purchased this. It's 4G Wi-Fi Mini from our mobile phone supplier, EE. We have tried it a little bit when we was up in Hawes, and it seemed to burn up the gigabytes rather quickly, so I've gone back and they've put me on unlimited data. So we'll see how we go on with that, and I'll give you a little update on that as well. And finally, the motorhome, as some of you know, we've just had 2 new leisure batteries put on. We're still waiting to hear from Brownhills regarding reversing camera. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get down on Monday and get that done. It'll be an overnight stop again, so we've got to factor that in to the beginning of the week, and then we're all set. So that's just about it on this video. So if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. It's free. Help us grow the channel, and subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you'll be notified when we do another video. So from Tracy and myself, bye bye.